Hello.
Hi, everybody.
Oh, wait. Who are you? Wait.
I'm not
Where's-
Emily. I don't have a dick.
Wait, where is she?
Where is she?
Oh, God. She did it again. She did it again to me. She's not here. This is her third strike.
I heard she wasn't feeling well, though.
I know.
So,
Sorry, guys.
if you are sick, stay home. Don't spread that around me. Don't talk to me.
Yeah, she's been having issues. I can't really rag on her right now. 'Cause I
Yeah.
feel really bad. She has a
Yeah.
period.
Yeah, good for her. That's fantastic.
Good for her.
Good for her. Good for her. Because, I know how it is. I know how it is. Unfortunately. Today is such an amazing day, though.
Oh, yeah. Tell us why.
Britney's book dropped today. Britney Spears' book dropped, The Woman Within. You know I had it pre-ordered. You know when it came to my house, I had my keys in my hand. I cut open that Amazon box. I went right to it.
I went right to it. Wait, so how much did you pay for it?
I don't know. Amazon's one of those things.
I don't know.
I don't know.
She don't know.
I don't know. Amazon's one of those things that you just put things in your cart and then look at the bottom price. And
Oh,
you're like,
yes.
okay.
And then just, yeah.
And then
Mhm.
sometimes I'm just empty cart. I'm like, what am I doing?
A lot of the times I'm just like, delete, save for later, delete, and then I just buy the one.
Yeah,
'Cause I don't have money.
I'm like, just this. Do you know how many save for laters I have? There's been
How many save for laters I have?
Oh my god, I've had this elephant watering can on my save for later for a year and a half. And
you were drunk when you ordered it, weren't you?
I didn't order it. It's just sitting there looking at me every time.
No, I mean when you put it in your cart.
No.
You know the drunk Amazon type of thing when you're like, what the hell? Or you get an order delivered and you're like, I ordered. Oh, about that.
My husband goes, there's some packages at the door, and I'm like, I don't know. It's probably Veronica's toys. It's toys. That's what it is.
So wait, okay, so I guess you're a big fan and you already read how many pages?
No, so I don't read.
You're
Can't
just
read.
opening.
Never
What's
knew
that?
how to read. So of course you guys know when I got this book, I got it right before I was on the way to do the podcast, and I'm in the car and I'm driving with this book on my knees, and I'm just skimming it for the word Justin. Because she had an abortion.
No,
and she
what?
talks about it in this book. So I wanted to share that excerpt because that was the big blow up moment. People were freaking out that and it reads very much like you would expect Britney to talk. It's a very quick read. I expected
It's a quick read like she would talk.
Yeah.
Is it like her Instagrams?
No,
videos?
Her Instagram videos are 10 times longer. This is a very quick read. So I wanted to read because it was on everybody's mind. She talks about how Justin repeatedly cheated on her over their years, and she let it go. And she says that she had one infidelity, but she doesn't want to name names, which I'm like, girl, you dropped a book. Name that name.
You dropped a book.
She writes about one person who Justin cheated on her with, and she was like, another time we were in Vegas, and one of the dancers who'd been hanging out with him told me he gestured toward a girl and said, yeah, man, I hit that last night. But I don't want to say who he was talking about because she's actually very popular, and she's married with kids now. I don't want her to feel bad. Who are you?
Oh my God.
Who
I want to
are
know.
you? So it was in Vegas. It was around 2000. So it was in the year 2000 in Vegas.
Oh, you're doing some detective work, aren't you?
I'm going to go back into her Insta and figure this out.
I'm going to go back into her Insta, she said.
Yeah, and she's someone with kids now who's kind of famous. I don't know. I don't want
She's
to
upset.
I don't want to speculate, but who is that Jessica Simpson? Is that Mandy Moore? I feel
See, I don't know much about it, so I wouldn't even know where to start detecting.
Oh, I'm on my way. So
My girlfriend said she just got it. I didn't know that she did. Why didn't you tell me?
got what?
The book.
Because everybody got the book. Okay, so page 75 is where the bomb gets dropped. And I'm going to share it with you. I don't want anyone not to know what's going on.
Dead.
Because they've taken it out of context. So I heard it on the radio a few days ago, and they were like, Justin made Britney get an abortion. And I was like, wowza. Wowza. Because picture them in all denim, and her knowing that she's pregnant and has to smile in that all denim outfit they wore to the VMAs. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
And she's probably pregnant, and she's probably sitting there oh, this is the man of my dreams. He's cheating on me with all these girls, and also I'm pregnant wearing all this denim. That's my hell. Have you ever worn jeans? It's hell.
I'm
It's
actually
hell.
not wearing them today for once. I'm like, let me be comfortable again.
That's what
It's
I'm
8:30
saying.
at night.
So anyway, ladies, gentlemen, turn to page 75 of your government-issued Britney book. Yeah, I'm sure everyone
She's letting it all out, and then the other people that do have the book that haven't gotten there yet, they're like,
Yeah.
"You're ruining the surprise."
It's not a surprise. We knew it was coming. So it says, At one point when we were dating, I became pregnant with Justin's baby.
I think
It was
that's
a
how she said it.
This is it. It was a surprise, but for me, it wasn't a tragedy. I loved Justin so much. I always expected us to have a family together one day. This would be much earlier than I'd anticipated. But besides, what was done was done. But Justin definitely wasn't happy about the pregnancy. He said we weren't ready to have a baby in our lives, that we were too young. I could understand. I mean, I kind of understood. If he didn't want to become a father, I didn't feel like I had much of a choice. I wouldn't want to push him into something he didn't want. Our relationship was too important to me, and I'm sure people will hate me for this, but I agreed not to have the baby. Abortion was something I never could have imagined choosing for myself, but given the circumstances, that is what we did.
Wowzers.
You know what I'm saying? And like and at the same time, she's like on the VMAs.
Okay, I want to read this book when you're done.
It's so good.
Or are you going to be afraid to like hand it over? Like you're not going to get it back?
I have a feeling it's mass produced. I mean, is this volume 1? Is this because I ordered this?
There's volume 1. So that means there's another one?
No, I hope so. Because this moves so fast. Like it really is like a fast read. She talks
fucking
so
pop-up
quickly.
book.
But could
Look
you
at
believe that?
me! I'm Brittany.
So
Bitch.
So Britney Spears, everyone's like sweetheart, and I mean what they did to her growing up was disgusting.
Well, yeah.
The
I mean,
interviews asking
come on.
her about her boobs and really objectifying her was just horrible. And I think it made me more comfortable as like a non-traditional looking person on air and on stage. It gives me that confidence, like, because she was such a perfect specimen of a person, and you're pulling her apart.
From
that
what the eye
like,
sees, like
yeah, then go ham on me. You
Yeah.
know, like
Mhm.
if that's not perfect enough for you, then there is nothing perfect out there. And personally, I actually
it's sad.
It is sad.
It's really sad.
But growing up, I never really wanted to be beautiful. I wanted to be like
Funny.
edgy. I wanted to be cool. I wanted to be like edgy. I wanted to be alternative. I wanted
But
to
you
be
want to be unique,
I wanted to be creative.
like different, like you just
not even different, just like I didn't think of pretty that way. I thought pretty was like what I thought it was. I would
Yeah,
Britney
well-
Spears, I'd be like, she's beautiful. Like she's a very
I'd be like,
beautiful
she's
girl.
okay. Growing up, I was like, she's okay.
So
I was
she
more like,
wasn't-
oh, Drew Barrymore's beautiful.
Well, it's because you're a lesbian. But I'm really confused as to why you didn't think at the fingers. That's right.
This is what she says to me
So-
before we aired.
This is a part of my set. If you come to any of my LGBT comedy, is raise your hand if you're having a good time. If you're really gonna have a good time tonight, show me your nails. Because as you know, the lesbian community will have short nails. If you can't figure that out, then that sucks to be you.
Because she's like, let me see your nails. You're. What did you say? You're like, you're perfect. Oh, did
I
you say I'm a
said-
perfect lesbian? Or you
I
said something
definitely
else?
did not say you
Oh,
were
I
a
think she
perfect
did.
lesbian. I said I can tell that you are a lesbian.
Oh, she could tell, but Carla says I'm the worst lesbian in the world.
Apparently, you think I'm like just throwing you compliments. I'm like, Kathy, you're the perfect lesbian. I've never seen a lesbian more perfect than you.
Oh my God,
There's like 5 golden
you.
retrievers running into this room right now. There's a Subaru Forester out there
Oh.
that you drive. We're gonna go canoeing later.
Oh my God, I'm
Just
perfect.
everything. You're wearing sandals.
La perfecta.
I don't know what a perfect lesbian is.
I don't either. I don't think there is one.
No, I just know like the stereotypical like Doc Martin lesbian.
Well, I never wore those.
They're really uncomfortable.
Yeah, I would never subject myself to uncomfortability. I'd rather be comfortable and
But
not look that like.
That's what I'm saying. Because like lesbians, you think like sports bras, baggy pants,
All
right?
Well, I'm wearing one right now, and I have my sweats on. Because nobody could really tell. I'm just like right here,
just right there.
even though. Oh shit, they look a little low.
I
I had to let them breathe for the like. I was wearing a fucking wire bra all day, and now I need to let them breathe.
I like work from home, so I don't wear a bra most of the
Oh,
day.
you lucky fucker.
You think so, but then my back starts to hurt and is like, load them up. They're like, load them
do
up.
my ears hang low? Do they wobble to and fro?
I'm like,
Do my
get 'em outta
boobs
here.
hang low?
Half my TikToks are just like my like tits out, like by accident. Like I'm just like not wearing a bra, and like there's just like, oh, it's terrible.
They're just all over the fucking
They're
place.
all over the place. I can't control
Your
them.
TikToks are funny.
You're in one of my TikToks.
I know. It's funny.
I'm hilarious.
I'm hilarious.
So back to this
She's really
Britney book.
obsessed with this.
Because it just came out today. It is, well,
She was like, Emily, you're not getting on this show tonight.
no,
I have
actually,
to talk about Britney Spears.
the reason why I asked to be on this show is because I wanted to pitch my November 12th thing. So on
That's a Sunday.
That's a Sunday on November 12th at 1:30 at Garden Social. We are going to have
Garden Social
Yeah.
in East Meadow.
Yeah. I
Go
know.
ahead, continue. Because
I know.
everyone's gonna like to hear this. Go ahead.
So,
'cause I know.
It's the Long Island Men of Comedy calendar premiere. I spent the entire year putting together a calendar of people who I like to work with in comedy and who are men. And we're going to be selling that calendar and also having a comedy show at Garden Social. It's $30 for a ticket. That includes a calendar. And you also get to meet the men of comedy who are
That's
part of the
awesome.
show. And it includes awesome Richie Burns.
Oh, he's the best.
Richie Byrne is not hosting. I'm losing my brain.
Headlining.
It's headlining.
I got you.
Don Sill's going to be there kind of criticizing. I'm going to be hosting a little bit. We're going to have Keegan there. We're going to have LaRocca. We're going to have Cravella. We're going to have Les Deegan. We're going to have Joe Malonis. We're going to have everybody. Like just
I saw the
yeah.
picture of Joe Cravella today
Yes.
that you posted.
So
that's what that's.
I'm
in-
featuring them now every
So-
few days. I've been posting
Oh,
off
so
the
you're
event.
yeah, that's
like,
good.
Meet
and you
Mr.
wrote all
So-and-so.
that yourself?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
And I
love
made
that.
the calendar myself.
so
I got the
cool.
photography group together, TLP, and we did the calendars every
But
month.
what made you want to do that though?
You know what? I wanted to do something creative, but I also wanted to do something that was going to be beneficial. I'm really bad at monetizing my creativity. Like some people can think of an idea that's great and make money off of it. I'm not one of those people.
Yeah, no,
But this, I'm like, you know what? It'd be so much fun to make a comedy calendar, and people would expect it to be women, like the women of comedy, you know, like
right, yeah.
And I was like, no, I'm gonna do the men of comedy, and it's not gonna be sexy. It's gonna be funny.
oh,
you
that's
know,
good. Yeah, that's
like,
good.
I have Keegan's like holding a heart.
Oh, God.
And like, you know, Joe Malonis is just like crazy eyes because it's Joe Malonis. Love him, but yeah. So everybody has their own month, and they're going to be at Garden Social. What was your Garden Social story? I love that place.
No, it's not really a story, but we just really like it there.
Oh my God, I love it there. Have you had their espresso martini? It like blows my mind.
Yes, I
It
actually have. Oh, I
blows
just
my
screamed into the thing.
mind.
Yes, it's like let's go get one now.
Oh my God, the guy was so nice, and the
the
owner,
guy meaning the bartender.
no, the owner Bob, he's fantastic.
Bob.
Bob. I just made that up. There's no owner. I'm kidding.
She made up the name because Bob is like a
The universal.
All
But
right, Bobby's here.
They've been so kind to me. They donated a basket and a gift certificate to the Barbara C. Wilson School for a bingo that I did. They're letting us use a room that day. We're doing it Sunday in the afternoon to try to accommodate the Parent-Teacher Association because we all have children that are on the spectrum. It's hard to get nighttime babysitters, but maybe you can have grandma come for the afternoon when you get out of the house and kind of shake it up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So that's fun. I also, invited some people. I'm hoping Kate Murray shows up. Just
Really?
people from my past that I'm
Oh, I
like, hey,
definitely
check
wanna
out what I'm
come.
doing. You gotta go.
Well, yeah, you gotta go.
Everyone's gonna be there. Yeah.
She does a lot for the community. You do a lot of stuff.
How
How do you get in that though?
You just like
I want to be Patch Adams. Like I want to go into hospitals and make children laugh, but they won't even let people in anymore. You got to have one guest per like.
Ma'am, do you know how creepy
Ma'am?
that sounds?
Ma'am?
Ma'am, do you know how creepy? Hi, my
Hi,
name's
ma'am.
Kathy. I want to go to a hospital to make
Hi.
kids laugh. And
I wanna
it's
go-
it's like, are you a doctor? No. Are you a nurse? No. Do you have any type of background or training in the medical field?
I'm comedy.
I'm a bartender at Applebee's. And then they're like, perfect, come in, please. Like, that's exactly what our kids want.
They're
liquor.
they're like the psych ward is upstairs.
If you go over to floor 16,
They'll be more than
Yeah.
happy to have you because you could really brighten someone's
yeah,
day.
you have insurance,
Cuckoo.
right?
Because they might beat the shit out of you.
Yeah, so
No, but you're saying you can't just go into like you can't be like,
No.
"Hi, I want to be Patch Adams." How'd he do it?
he was a doctor.
Oh, he was. I didn't even realize.
was
I
a
thought he was
doctor.
a clown, like
No,
a comedian.
he
Hey,
was-
I want to make people laugh.
He was a doctor, and he decided to use like a different approach to medicine that made people laugh and have a good time.
Because laughter is the best medicine.
Correct, but he was a doctor. You're just not just.
I'm
you're
a
a wonderful comedian. I didn't mean just. You're a wonderful comedian, but you have no medical background. They're not going to be like,
Yeah,
hey,
because
this-
laughter is the best medicine. So if I can make you laugh, what's better than that? You just basically, I just told you.
you know what? I'm going to call.
laughter's-
Let's call Lij after this and be like, I have Kathy Arnold here.
What is
She-
the best medicine?
Listen,
And then
she's-
they say laughter, and then I
she's
say,
full of
well, I
laughter.
am. I have a PhD in laughter.
She's full of laughter, and that's
Does that make
healing. It's healing.
Thank you. So
So
talk
what
to them for me because you're a good spokesperson.
Well, what you can do though is like you can develop a legitimate charity that if it has a point of doing something, like if you're like around the holidays, I want to deliver gifts and also cheer. I'm sure they would let you do something.
Will they
like
let me
that.
deliver children?
You're going to deliver more children to the hospital?
No. What do you call it when you're a doctor and you take the baby out? You're delivering them.
They're not going to let you touch a patient.
No, I know. No, I'm just saying. But yes, can I go there for the holidays?
I'm sure if you worked it out and got passed.
Oh, so now only the holidays is willing to have me to make people laugh? Can't laugh through
just
January
can't
through
be-
November.
You just can't be Kathy, who feels like on a random Tuesday she wants to make some kid with chemo laugh.
Well,
Like,
I'll
that's just
definitely
how
not do
shit
that on a
happens.
Tuesday because I got to be here. So maybe I'll do it on a Wednesday
Tomorrow
to make the kid
morning.
with chemo laugh.
Just to
Okay.
heads up, Winthrop Hospital tomorrow morning. Kathy's
Winthrop.
showing up.
Hi, just want to make the kids laugh. I
Wait.
think that we should be able to. If you don't have a bad criminal background, like
How
I'm
are
not
they
going to
gonna
go
know that?
rob the kid.
How are they going to know that?
You look me up.
Look
Oh,
you up where? With
shit,
what?
They can't look me up. Fuck.
Sealed.
I mean, if they think I'm taking the child with me and I'm going to take it in the car. Criminal background. That was the past. So that's my point. You have to have like a clean record, probably.
You don't have that? You don't have a good lawyer. Mine's all sealed. Slip, step, soup.
Yours is sealed.
Well, I was also under 18, so like
That's why you don't have a good lawyer. I don't have a good lawyer. You know why? Because he's the one that just volunteers at the fucking courthouse. Well, it doesn't volunteer. He only costs $250.
Oh, so
And then
what, what's
you're done.
what's on your sheet?
Just
Like what? Like what? Tell me now. You gotta tell
It's in the
everybody.
Britney Spears
It's in
book
the
on
Britney
page
book.
96.
96. Let's see
I don't know.
what you went to jail for here.
On 96. I don't. She goes like, how do you find it?
It made me
That's
sick
not
thinking
96.
about the hours, the days, the weeks I missed with them.
That's not what it says.
That's weird.
That is weird that you just did that.
That's what it did. But no,
That's
I
what
don't,
it
I don't
did.
know what you went to. Was it jail or prison?
Jail.
Oh, jail's like nothing. Jail's like
Why,
yogurt.
you been there?
Maybe
Oh, because she has a good lawyer.
because it's sealed.
His lips are sealed.
Yeah, but
Or
no.
hers.
But still, off the topic of that, I'm glad you do want to make random children laugh. It is a little admirable coming from you.
I've been
but that's
wanting-
Nice.
What do you mean coming from
It's
me?
admirable.
I'm a very warm,
I wouldn't take you as like a clown.
like a do with the fucking red nose.
Yeah, because that's what kids want to. Kids.
Oh,
How else are
I'm
you
not
gonna
gonna
make-
do that.
So how are you gonna make kids laugh?
I'm just gonna be like, go, you, you, come here.
They are never gonna
Give
let
me
you.
those cheeks. And they're like, this is not how you make me laugh. And I'm like, you're gonna laugh today, kid.
I hope that $250 lawyer is still around. Because if you try to do this, you're gonna have to give him a call.
Oh, I'm dead.
You're gonna have to try.
You're gonna have to give him a call. Hey, Timothy, listen, got myself in some shit.
Good.
It's the second time he saw me, he's like, what now, Kathy?
I just wanted to make the children laugh. It's like, Kathy, this is a DWI. What the hell are you talking about?
You robbed a liquor
yeah.
store. What are you talking about? I was just trying to make the kids laugh. I had to get drunk first. No.
That's all I really wanted. So you know who else has a memoir coming out that I heard, and I haven't read anything.
Is
from
it someone really cool?
I would say that on a cool scale, they're probably like a 60 to me, like out of 100. John Stamos.
It's like a 20.
Well, I figure he's probably going to talk about like
More.
the Olsen twins. He's probably going to talk about Bob Saget, which is going to be cool, and Dave Coulier.
Oh, is he gonna like?
well, he's
really,
going to full
like-
house it. He's got to.
He's gonna full house it.
All we care
he's
about
gonna-
is his time in Full House and his time playing with the
Yeah,
Beach
nobody
Boys.
else cares
Nobody else
about
gives a-
anything else.
I don't care what
I mean,
he's doing.
yeah, because he's nothing but Full House
And Beach Boys when he played with them at Jones
on the
Beach.
show.
I was there.
No, I was there.
I was
She was there. I thought it was just on the show.
No, he actually like at a few tours. It was my first. I believe it was my first concert ever. Was Jones Beach, and it was the Beach Boys. And like he was like I think he was like a drummer or something that they dropped in. I was very young, but it was like John Stamos.
Would he just play one song?
He played
or
with the
like,
Beach
did he-
Boys. I don't know. It's like the late '80s, early '90s. You know that shit happens. Just like
That shit happens.
it's a lot of cocaine. Way down in Kokomo.
Is that what it's about? Way down in cocoa mode? It's like cocaine? Is that like a
No,
song?
Kathy, no. You're really going
You
off the
just
rails.
said you're using all these innuendos. I even know what
It's
that
not
means.
an innuendo. It's not.
In
I was
or
being
innuendo?
serious.
Innuendo or innuendo?
In.
That's what I said. You said
in.
eh.
I have a speech impediment.
Oh, okay.
I do.
I'm sorry.
I can't say A's right. Is it
So,
good?
A.
No, like there's a girl I knew and her name was Shari, and I thought her name was Sherry because it's
It
but
is.
it's but she said it's like Sherry.
That's an E.
I can't
Because it's her fault, not yours.
I thank you. I believe that
She
too.
screwed it up for you.
Everybody, and then also on the internet there's something WAN. It's like a something connection. It's a WAN, and it's I have to rhyme it with ran wan. That's right, wan. But I'm always like wah wah.
There's a word that I always can't do. I forget what it is though, because once again I'm
Because you
Dory.
can't do it. That's why you let go of the things you can't do. You
Wait,
need to
is it
face them head on, Kathy.
No, I know what it is.
What is it?
Like a rivalry.
Rivalry.
See, I knew it.
You want to
'Cause
put
I'm
your
thinking
hand?
sports.
You want to put your hand on my cheek while I say it, like my daughter does to
when
learn
you're-
to talk.
Rivalry.
Rivalry. Look at my tongue. Rivalry.
Rivalry.
There you go.
Yeah, if you say it slower.
Now say it faster.
Rivalry.
There's
I'm
no hope
telling you,
for
it's
her.
weird.
There's no
Because
hope
I'm
for
like,
her, ladies
yeah,
and
I'm a Yankee
gentlemen.
fan. I hate Boston. They're our rival. We have a rivalry.
There were huge rivalries. Rival.
Yeah.
In the back of the throat. Oh, that's why.
Because it's the back of the throat. No, I know all about the back of the throat.
Oh, good.
I threw up on people many times.
That's disgusting. Every time I talk to you, Kathy, you're like, "Oh, I just shit in this chair. I have my period. I'm bleeding everywhere," and I'm just like, "What's going on?"
She's like
with
the back of your
Kathy?"
throat. I'm like, been there, done that.
Yeah, you're like, "I'll just puke on everybody." And I'm here to bring like an element of class because
An element of class.
an
'cause
element
you
of
know.
class. Because
What
somebody
are you trying to
has
say about Emily and I?
I think Emily actually has quite a bit of class. She's poised. I think she's very poised.
And me?
You want to go to hospitals unannounced to try and make children happy by screaming at them.
I'm gonna scream. You're gonna laugh because they're gonna fire me, bastard. No.
Yeah, right.
No, I am so pure.
That's true. You are a pure little duckling swimming through the pond of life.
I'm not sure how to take that though because I don't know.
I'm not sure how you're supposed to.
She doesn't even know what she's talking about right now.
By this point, I'm just babbling.
We're gonna become a rivalry.
We're
A rivalry.
We're rivals.
Mama said,
I'm your rival.
Jenny, don't make me take my magic shoes out.
That always makes me feel good that maybe there was like a kid I knew in elementary school who was slow that like if anything happened to me, I could like meet up with him in 20 years, you know?
What? Because
Just like how Jenny does to Forrest.
Yeah.
Like she's like, peace out. And then she's like, oh, I've got AIDS. What's up?
I got AIDS. What's up?
What's up?
You
Can-
ready for me?
Yeah.
I'm with it now.
Yeah, like
I'm with it now.
I'm broken down. I'm broken down. Can you pick up these pieces? Pick them up.
Pick 'em up. Pick 'em up. Pick 'em up.
And he's like, I love you. And
I've always loved you, Jenny.
I'm like, I just want better for him. Wasn't there a second one that like bombed? Was there a second
I don't
Forrest
know.
Gump? Did I make that up?
I have no idea.
I might have made that up.
You might have. Maybe it was in a dream.
What more could there be? Like what more?
You can't get more than that.
He just keeps on running.
Maybe they'll do a remake though, because they remake every
I'm
movie.
so sick of remakes.
They do it all the time. So can you imagine a new one? Probably be
Mm.
like,
Who would play Forrest Gump? Let's reimagine it. So who would play Forrest Gump? I think it would be
it has to be like a young person.
it could be whoever
that,
you
like-
want it to be. I think we should change ethnicities. I think we should just
Well,
like,
I would
flip it
think
on
they're
its
gonna
head,
change the ethnicity because they did it with
Oh.
Little Mermaid, and
which I didn't mind.
no, I never saw it, but somebody's smoking.
What else is new? It's weird now being in New York City. Do you know
God, I
everybody
smell it everywhere.
Well, everybody's smoking weed, but on top of everyone smoking weed, I did an event and there was a vendor there, amazing vendor called ET Gardens. You can look them up online, and they sell psychedelic mushrooms, like the kind we
Stop.
used to like eat in the woods and like run around screaming.
Well, I never did. My friends did. I did. I
Cool.
was scared because I was afraid that I would never come back out of it.
I
Like, I'd
had
be
that.
stuck
I
there.
had a bad trip like that.
See,
Yeah,
that's why I didn't want to do it.
and I was
'cause
like, I'm
didn't-
gonna be a cashier at a florist forever.
You're like,
like-
because, yeah, that's why I was always scared. And like 10 of my friends were literally tripping out, and I was like, and they're like, this shit's blue, man. Look at this, it's blue. And I'm like, I don't know what the fuck is going on with them, but I do not want that because What if I get stuck and I can't come out of it?
That's what a bad trip is, though, when you feel like you're stuck and can't come out of it.
See, I don't know what it's like because I never did it.
You're too anxious. You'd be terrible to do shrooms with. I'm glad
I
you
can't even smoke
didn't.
weed. You'd be
Ugh.
so annoyed. You would have to take me to the emergency room.
If I will never take anyone to the emergency room for marijuana, I don't care. You'll snap out of it. Drink some water. You'll be
Drink some
fine.
water. Yeah, I did come out of it a couple times, but I was like, "Help me, help me! I gotta
Why?
go."
What
I called
happened?
911. 911. Help!
But why?
Ah!
What
And
was
then a little
wrong?
man always comes into my spine and he scrapes me with a spoon.
like like salad fingers. With the
Oh
rusty
God!
spoon?
That guy. No, but this was before I even knew about that. Like,
Wait, tell me more about this little man.
It's just he's like a small little like figurine.
And where does he live?
He in my spine. So only when I smoke, he comes out and he takes like a regular spoon, like a teaspoon, and just scrapes at me. And I'm like, he's back again. I can't smoke. She goes like this with her nails. Interesting.
So like this man.
Ask my sister. I swear to God.
Oh, she's seen the little man.
No, she hasn't seen it because if she saw it, then that would be a big problem here.
Okay, I'm wondering like
We're
where
like
in
Alice in
psychosis I
fucking
am,
Wonderland.
yeah.
Me and my sister.
So you know the little man doesn't exist in real life.
Right. But when I smoke, he is realer than life. I'm like, he's fucking there again. I can't. And I'm like this.
Does he have like malicious intent?
No, I think he's just trying to find his way out.
Uh-huh.
Maybe it was me when I was like 16 trying to find my way out of the closet
Oh, now we're
through the clothes.
I think this has become a
I
therapy
see a lot.
session. Yeah, I think
No, I have a lot of therapy I
there's
need,
a lot
but
of
I
trauma.
can't find one.
a lot of you can't find a therapist?
No.
Why? Did
Why,
you call
are
your
you a good
insurance
one?
company?
You seem like you would be one.
I used to be a counselor a long time ago.
I could tell. She's got that counselor vibe.
I've got that. And you know what
know?
happened?
Like,
I was so
oh, I know. She's just.
I thought I lost it. I love working with the adolescent population, like teenagers, because they just say the best stuff and they're hilarious. And they just, they're seeing everything for the first time, and it's so great to hear their point of view about things.
Mhm.
And I love that. So I was at this haunted house this weekend, and these 3 boys came up and were asking me where popcorn was. And I was sitting. I was in my boot because my foot is still broken. And we just got in a conversation, and they ended up following us around, and they're like, "Jen, you're the best." And we ended up like just hanging out with these like 20-something-year-old kids. And I was like, I still got it. Like they were looking for me. They're like,
She's
"Oh,
like-
I found a secret bar. Come here, Jen. Like, let me buy you a drink." And I'm just like, "No.
I'm not gonna fall for it.
Also, you cannot buy me a drink. I am an adult." But it was really
Like,
cute.
but I'll buy you one.
Yeah, no. But it was really cute. We would go through the haunted house, and I would stop them because like the animatronics have to reset and go back.
Mhm.
So I would see them reset and go back, and I would stop them, and then I would like inch in front of them, and I would push. There's like usually a sensor or something like that you trip. I would push it, and then they would come out and be and they were like, "Jen, you're the best," and I'm like, "I know."
I was like, I know.
I know. Enjoy this. This is
Oh, I knew you were good people.
yeah.
deep
So I
down
was
there.
like, no, I'm not. What is all
Just-
my charity work doesn't prove it?
No,
It
but I
really
mean,
doesn't.
No, yeah, well,
I'm
it
hiding.
does. But it's just
On the
nice.
limb.
Like not many people are like us. Not that I do a lot of charity work because they won't let me in the hospital. But like, I
but
mean,
you have ideas.
oh, I've had
Well,
ideas.
between the hospital and the Spoon Man, you're not getting very far.
What are we gonna do? Charity for people who have spoons in their spine?
that is some trauma stuff though. Like you really need to
Right.
unpack some of this
That's
stuff.
nothing of my trauma. If you
Oh.
only knew,
Oh,
Jen.
God,
That's
I-
only being on marijuana, and I can't do it again. And I knew better not to do it ever again. Except I did it like 2 years ago, and I ate something, and or I smoked the puff of something. I swear I thought it was hash or, I don't know, what is all that crazy shit that's going on?
Molly?
Fentanyl or
Oh.
I don't know, something I thought was in there. I said I didn't even feel my pulse anymore. I was like, take me to the hospital, and I was going like this. My friend was like, she's dead. She freaked out. She thought I was dead.
You are like just the worst time.
Want to have a good time? Don't invite Kathy to the weed party. She
You guys-
can't handle weed, but just give her a drink.
Kathy's great. She can't hang, but she's great.
You mean well. You're cool.
Yeah.
Everything's good, but just don't fuck with nothing.
But you know what's good? We're at that point in our life now where like it's not around us anyhow.
Except for the person driving in front of you. You're like,
Oh, except for
I'm
like,
like, oh
everywhere.
no, is that light green or red?
Yeah, but
I'm getting contact high. I've gotten contact high before.
I did a bingo show and I got contact high. It was a weed bingo.
I did a fucking comedy show, and after what I just told you, picture me having to headline Tim Saliani's freaking weed party at this weed place. I thought it was like I was looking for the bar. I was like, is there anywhere I can get a drink? Nope.
Like I need to get.
They're all like
straightened
this. I was like breathing in the smoke, and I had to keep going outside. I was like, I can't breathe. And Tim's like, I'm so sorry. He's like, I'm just gonna be out here until like
until I have
like.
to go up.
But then I went back in, and then all of a sudden I was looking. I think it was
Game On.
Mandy was there. Yes, I was sitting next to was it Mandy? And then Nicole Narayan was next to me, and she was like, I was like, I'm getting high, and she's like, really? You're getting like contact? I'm like, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I fucking ended up getting up there, and I just was talking to these potheads, stoners, fucked up, and I was like,
Loved it.
I'm with you guys right now because I don't even fucking know. And then I
Yeah.
just went off the cuff. Like
Awesome.
I did. It
You're
worked
great at
out.
that. You're great at that.
Yeah, it worked out, but I was like, how am I going to do this if my mind is on the floor?
You just brought it out. You just told your truth, and your truth was their truth at the time, except they can hang. You basically
can
got
hang.
up there and you're like, please help me.
Yeah,
I think I'm
please.
dying. I have
Yeah.
no heartbeat. Do
They're
you,
like,
do you see the man with the spoon?
please help me. I have no heartbeat. and then he's like,
Where's
what's that? What's that?
Oh, no.
They're like, Kathy, there's something coming out of your shoulder here. And I was
the
like,
spoon,
oh, it's him.
man.
Not your time now.
No.
Get
I'm
back.
Doing a show. I have to put it on.
I have to get with it. Can you get out?
But that is something that's like super new. Is like all these weed shows and venues that are letting
Yeah.
you smoke weed and they're selling mushrooms.
That's all there was, though. It was just weed
Yeah.
party.
Yeah.
It wasn't even a freaking beer there.
Yeah.
How-
Well,
yeah.
the one I had was at a brewery, so I was like much better off at that point.
Oh, no. This had like, they were selling glass bongs in it and stuff.
Glass bongs.
I don't know.
You like my mother. They're selling glass bongs in there.
they're selling
They
glass
don't even
bongs.
have. They don't even have like.
Do people
cool-
smoke the bongs now still?
No, when I was younger, I used to collect glass. Like it was cool Dichro. It was hand blown. It would change. It'd be color change, chameleon glass. Like I
You
loved.
collected glass?
I collected glass pieces. I loved
Like
it. I
from
loved
where? Like if I broke
Days would have them.
something and you just take it
no,
with
like
you?
like blown glass for like smoking weed.
Oh, that's what blown glass is?
That's the pipes and things used to be blown glass, and they would have like Dichro and color change in them. They'd be really
Yeah.
pretty. I have one that's completely clear, and if you put smoke through it, it changes all different types of colors.
Oh, my friends had that growing up.
Yeah,
and I
it's
was like,
cute.
that's cool, but not going to do it.
yeah. I mean, now what do they do for me now? They're in my mom's basement, I think.
She's
So,
just smoking them.
smoking away.
Okay.
But no, last time I was out, they had all these crazy contraptions, and then you use wax and you use like a chef's torch to like a creme brulee torch to like smoke this waxy weed, and I'm like, this is too much like crack. Like I can't do it.
You were.
Yeah, you have to use the like torch, and I'm not a square. Like I'm not a square. I'm like pretty much a circle. Like I'm not a square. I don't have edges. I'm just saying.
I'm a circle too because I'm very round.
Well, yeah.
I have a potato head. She's laughing because when you laugh, it means it's true.
No, I have a really big head. In fact, when I get sun hats, they look like sombreros.
I'm dead.
Because the edges just go right up. Look how big my head is. It's like I'm Norwegian. They call
You're
Norwegians
Norwegian?
blockheads. Yep.
What is Norwegian actually?
It's someone from Norway, Kathy.
No, but like, what is it? Like Spanish?
No, Kathy. It's like close to Dutch, but it's its own thing. It's Norwegian.
Yeah, but Dutch girl. Do they talk like that? Oh, that's English. British?
know,
British?
I'm not really sure. I have never been there.
But don't you know your background?
I know my.
Because I know I'm Irish.
I'm Irish. Also, I am Norwegian,
And-
Irish, and my mother claims Italian. But we are still on the fence.
Yeah, still.
I did
on the-
ancestry, and it like came back all jibbly jobbled.
Oh, they're like, your hair, like, you're 2% African, you're
Yeah, they were
80% Asian.
They were basically like, "You're a criminal. Now you're in a database." And I'm like, "Great."
Yes, they
I'm glad
take your
I paid
info
for
now.
this. Yeah,
You're
they-
fucked.
I basically
won't
just
do
gave
it.
them my info.
My mother did something weird recently, like, but it wasn't the answer. I don't know. Her friend does it. She gives her the names of everything. She's like, we're mostly English. We are royalty. I was like,
I
we
live
aren't
in
really.
royalty.
I'm like, we aren't royalty.
I'm
at
eating
all."
ramen out of a packet.
You what?
I'm eating ramen out of a packet. I doubt I am royalty.
You didn't even get the cup. You got the
Actually,
You got like the bag,
packets.
like
Yeah, I
the-
didn't even get the cup.
When
I
you
got-
open it, you put it in the water in
Yeah.
the bowl, and then you put it in the microwave.
If
Or
you
do you
had
put
a
it in the
s-
stove?
put it on the stove. I put it in the microwave.
Yeah, with the water in the bowl, right?
You'd hope it worked
And
out.
then you just got to jam it down a little. Yeah.
And
Oh,
I would
okay.
put
I'm
the
not the only
flavor on
white
top-
trash.
Yeah, I would put the flavor on top of the noodles and then slap it.
Oh
when it
no,
was
flavor
done.
goes in when it's done.
Right, but like the noodles would be on top and it'd be like a brick, and then I would put the flavor on top and it was done
Oh
microwave.
no, I got to mix it then pour it.
Oh no, see, yep.
You like it a little hard though.
Like a little chunky. Yeah, yeah.
You
a little
like hard
dente,
noodles,
yeah,
a little
you
al
have to, a
dente.
little
There's
al
the
dente.
Italian in her.
It's
Now maybe
Italian.
you are
That's
Italian.
the class in me. I like my ramen noodles al dente. Thank you.
You got to. Even your spaghetti noodles, you like it al dente, eh?
Everything. My fettuccine noodles, especially al dente.
Do you like thin spaghetti or thick?
Thin.
Me too. My sister and her husband just made thick ass spaghetti noodles where you could drink it
I
like
don't
a
like-
straw.
and
It was
like-
a hole. You could stuck your finger in.
I don't like penne, like that, unless you're gonna make ziti. But like
Right.
the penne that doesn't have ridges on it, I feel like you're just pretending it's pasta. I feel like it's not real
Ridges?
pasta. You know, like the ziti, and it's got like ridges on it. It's rounds and has the ridges, and then there's the penne.
No, that's rotini. I mean,
rigatoni.
no, yeah, where they're all little like the old school wire to your telephone.
That's spaghetti.
No, you
Angel
know,
hair?
no angel hair. When you had the cord, what's a cord look like? Spiral.
Oh, that
That
but
thing.
It's like elbow.
no, not even elbow. How
like
is she not
elbow.
getting this? And I'm the one.
I can't understand your
It's-
Italian spaghetti language.
It's the.
Listen.
It's
Wait, the corkscrew pasta.
bucatini. You idiot! She called me. My
Is it
sister.
bucatini?
Oh wait, the bucatini was the spaghetti with the big hole in it.
But didn't they put something inside of it?
No, I just put my finger in it. No, I'm kidding. Ew, Bobby goes, ew. No, I'm talking about the rotini thing that looks like a spiral cord, a telephone cord. That's
don't know.
somebody.
Fusilli.
Rotini. No, rotini.
Fusilli.
My sister and my girlfriend said rotini.
Okay, I believe them then.
You never heard of rotini?
I'm not like
And then you got to pick it with the fork and it like.
I'm not a big pasta person, believe it or not.
So you're not Italian.
I like fettuccine, which is not an Italian thing.
well,
It's
we
not.
know fettuccine is flat, like tapeworm looking.
Yes. I like tapeworm looking. I love where your mind goes. To live in your brain. Would
See,
be
that's why you connect with
terrifying.
me
It's
because you
terrifying.
understand, though.
You got to keep the man with the spoon downstairs. You got
You gotta keep the man with the spoon down. He ain't going downstairs because if he starts digging at my asshole, that's a whole different
Oh my
story. He's just digging at my back, the upper back.
If you had a memoir, what would it be named? Brittany's is The Woman in Me. Would yours be The Man with the Spoon in Me?
Mine would be. Actually, you know why? Because I did a reading once. Like, it was called something. Me and Irene Bremis did one, and it was called From Class Clown to Class Act.
Oh yeah, that's not
Everyone
cheese.
liked it.
That's not super cheese.
Okay.
Were you voted
Velveeta.
Were you voted class clown as a superlative? I was. Calhoun 05. You were not.
Nope, I was in the category, in the running.
But did you
Don't-
win?
Okay, now it's a
Listen, I'm a
This-
winner, so I'm asking
Okay.
if you won.
no. This is a touchy subject
Well,
here.
tell me all about it.
Somebody fucking robbed me. It was crazy
Like how'd they rob you?
because they were nerds and they had, I guess, friends on the committee.
Oh no way.
I said, "Who's this girl that won and beat me?" I was like looking at all my friends, like, "Where all y'all votes?" I was like, "Cause we all know who the funny one here is," because it was like four, like I was up for 4 categories.
Oh, 4 categories. What
Oh.
were the other categories that you lost?
Totally clueless. Thank God.
Oh, that'd have been.
It was me and 3 of my best friends, and
we
I was
had-
like, "Please don't be me."
We
My
had
friend
most
Cheryl
likely
won.
to roam the halls. That was like totally clueless for us.
Okay,
Like, same category.
and had most unique,
most unique. Okay.
biggest high school transformation. I won that one.
You did?
Yeah.
Why did you get fat or something?
No, I was hood, and then I became a skater.
Oh.
So I was like, "Yo, what up, G, motherfucker? Cross colors, yo, Snoop Dogg."
Cross colors. Did you?
Yeah,
used to
the
wear
orange
Did
pants
you
and
used
the
to
red
wear
pants.
Marc Echo suits?
Uh huh.
Me too. Marc Echo cut and sew
See?
was like my jam.
Well, yeah. See, that now we're talking here.
Yeah, like-
and then I became like,
Dice Plays
let me
Club,
just
Sunrise
take these.
Highway, Sunrise Mall. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No,
There used
I
to
went.
be-
I hung out at Broadway Mall in Hicksville.
Oh, that's the real trash. My friend Nicole took me there, and that was the first time I've ever experienced.
I never went back.
Oh yeah, no, I never went back. Everybody was like smoking weed and like the stairwells and like just
The stairs with
and
the man
children
and the
were
spoon.
like unattended, and I was like, "Where's everybody's parents?" Because I was like,
Where
a
is
child.
everybody's
Where's
parents? Because I care so much, and I'm a child.
I'm a child. How are you guys buying things? And it's like, oh, you're all just stealing stuff from the Hot Topic. And I was like, this is
From the
sad.
Hot Topic.
The Hot Topic.
See, I became Hot Topic after the hood phase,
Same.
right?
Well,
Wow.
well, like sort of same.
Really? So
Yeah.
you were like, I'm over this G Funk thing,
Not
and then
really.
you were like, Yeah, to us.
I was never a Rammstein. No, I was into like emo music.
Me too.
Like that was my jam. Like brand new. I would go to
Those
the
are
downtown.
my friends.
Yeah. So I
Yeah.
just actually. Well, sorry, because Jesse Lacey got like arrested and stuff.
Recent?
Recently. Yeah.
No, he lives in Tennessee.
No, he's like in jail.
No, he's not.
For that girl. He like raped that girl.
From years ago. That
Yeah, they brought it
said
up.
shit.
It stopped their tour. I saw their last
He's
tour in
in jail right now.
Pennsylvania. I don't know if he's in jail, but he's in trouble.
God.
But it doesn't mean that it wasn't good music because Deja Intuendo was like an amazing
know.
CD. Like amazing. And then
You gotta tell me.
I loved like the downtown ska. I loved ska.
Oh, that was fun too.
Arrogant Sons of Bitches were like my favorite group.
No, I don't know that one.
The guy that was that ran it. Oh, what is his name? It's escaping me, and I'm such a huge fan. It'll come up to me, but he's like he just did a tour too, and I missed him, and I was like, son of a gun.
Were you ever into hardcore?
Not really. My
Like
friend,
25 to Life and stuff? That was my band
like
right
the
there.
Casualties and stuff. No.
Yeah, but more hardcore, like
Oh no.
where you're like, you really got to know them that well to know what they're saying because you're really into them.
No, I was into like friendly pits. Like where if you fell, they would pick you up.
Well, yeah, they did that. They were a family, man.
I know.
The hardcore scene, New York hardcore, was really like,
well,
they protected us.
One of my best friend's husbands is like a drummer in the hardcore scene still. He's been in like tons of bands. The band he's in now is the Car Bomb Parade. And he does and they're hardcore, like New York hardcore.
And then they start moshing and like.
Well, he's like, they just had a kid, and it's so funny because like he's new father, and he's like, I'm gonna take my child to all my concerts, and I'm like, no, you're not.
He's going to get kicked in the head.
Yeah, I'm like, you are not gonna take your child to all these concerts. But yeah, no, he was really into that scene, and yeah, really good guy. He's a drummer, and drummer's the backbone of the band. So
Nice.
always
Yeah,
good
they
to
really
know.
are though.
Always good.
That's
to
why
know.
it was just the guitars.
Yeah. I
So
was
if-
just doing drugs.
So, if you had to pick a genre of music that is your worst, that you just despise, that you don't want to listen to, and you think it's just like, ugh.
I'm gonna get a lot of shit for it though.
Oh, I have one. I can't stand it.
I want to go.
You're-
At the,
I know
do
what
you
you're
want to
gonna
go at the
say.
same time.
I think you're gonna say
Okay.
something that I like,
I think
and I think I'm gonna say something you like.
on 3, we'll both say it. Ready? But I'm gonna say the word 3, and then so this
Oh,
finger's
look,
gonna
she's
go
got
to
to
3.
talk to me like
Because I'm just
Spanish.
making sure. I'm not explaining myself well. Ready?
after 3.
After 3, you're going to say the genre that you don't like. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Freestyle.
Country.
I knew you were gonna say country. I knew she was gonna say country, and I knew that I liked it. You like freestyle?
It's okay. I love trap music though.
God, every time I ask somebody, what do you hate the most? Like, I can't stand country. Can't stand country.
I don't like a lot of the country, but like there are some things I don't really consider country. Like I don't consider Johnny Cash country. I don't feel like
he's
falls.
folk.
I agree. Thank you. So I do.
That
like
is
a lot
not
of folk.
country.
I like America. I like
America.
America. 40-hour week for a living. Just to send it on down the line.
That's like that's not country though.
Right, but like the stuff that's like, she took my dog, she took my cat. Would you like fries with that? It's like, are you serious, bro?
Would you like fries with that?
That's a
She
real
took my
song.
dog and took my
That's
cat.
a real song. That's a real country song. I don't know who sings it. And I don't care.
It's
but-
not like you probably hate. You know what? I like my chicken fried, cold beer on a Friday night.
it's just
but
like-
that's so played out already, and it's like
so played.
it's just cheesy. But I still like it.
But it's pandering too, because these people who write these country songs are not experiencing the country life. Like to me, country, put on some Bubba Sparks.
See, I don't
Do
even
you
know
know what
what
I'm
that
saying?
is.
It's getting ugly, ugly. No, he was produced by oh gosh, it's a rap.
He was
rapper
produced
song.
by,
It was
you know.
produced Timbaland. Hit it, Bango.
Not Timberlake.
No, not Timberlake. Not Timberlake. But no, he's
Look, she's like
I
already
like-
like the book.
I just
the
can't.
book,
So
like my
excited.
Cheez-Its. Every now and then you need a Cheez-It.
I have so many Cheez-Its at the house.
Laura was eating.
Who was
You
eating
have-
it?
Laura, after your show.
Oh, got you.
Don't you like when people talk with their mouth full?
Drives me crazy.
Oh, yeah, me too. Especially the sound you probably hear.
Ew, you just got it all over the
I know.
microphone. Now, like whoever has a show tomorrow.
Look at Bobby's like,
This microphone's dangerously cheesy.
God, that podcast listening was so cheesy.
Yeah. Emily's probably like being like, oh God, why did I let her come on and talk to Kathy? This was gonna go sideways.
Oh no.
And it's gonna go sideways. So I know you guys do a segment at the end where you come up with the CUNT.
Yeah, we're not ready for that. Yeah.
No, you're gonna let me know. You're gonna let me know.
You're gonna let me know. Mm-hmm.
Okay. As long as somebody knows. But again, November 12th, 1:30. The Men of Long Island Comedy Charity Calendar. It has been my passion project. It has been amazing to work with all these. Do you know what the coolest part was? I was working with all these male comedians who I've worked with, and it feels like work when you're doing a comedy show because you're a little stressed. You have to meet goals, whatever. So it's work. But I got to see them. You know, they come in at first and they kind of don't know.
She's
what
like,
to
they
do
come
with
in. Is that how they come in?
They don't know what to do with themselves, and there's no real direction where we were going. It was just kind of like find a photographer and go crazy. And for me, like I'm like stupid and goofy, so like I'll just be like, "What's up?" and like, so you know, there's some direction there. But then to see these guys open up though, and then start to have a really good time, I had to basically pull Richie Byrne out of there. He was like, he had his jacket over his shoulder.
I'm dead.
He was straight up diva status. Joe Cravella too, Dan LaRocco. Oh my God, these guys.
I love all them.
Oh my God, me
It's
too.
like every single person that's on it is just fantastic.
They're all people I enjoy working
Yes.
with.
And I love that.
Yeah.
Like comedy should be about like, you know, like I think it was Emily and I that spoke about it with Carla. I think she was on, like how comedians, like so many people are like against one another. Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's not
you
worth
need
it.
you need to be like if somebody's on stage and they're not doing well, you want them to do well. You know what I'm saying? You're
Yeah.
like, we're all a team. We're all family. We're Long Island comics, like whatever. But there are people out there that are like, she fucking mom, like fucking blah, blah.
Yeah.
Like, it's sad though. Like, why do you have to be that way? Be happy with what you deliver to the table or the audience, whatever you want to call it. But don't knock somebody else.
Never.
I never was that person. Everybody always used to come up to me and say thank you. And they would ask me for advice or this or that.
Yeah.
And that's it. I
You
don't
never-
talk about people.
Don't
like,
push someone down to get yourself up. You know, elevator
Right,
up
thank
together.
you.
Bring everyone up with you. Why not?
Exactly.
There's more than
Thank you.
enough. There's more than enough food at the table.
Exactly.
But at the same time, if you did me wrong,
Well,
you're gonna do me wrong again because I'm a sucker. Because I'm a pushover, and I'll
Oh,
be
no.
like,
If you did me wrong, I
"Okay."
find out, forget it.
Oh, well,
I will make
I'm a pushover. I'm like, well, if you
She's like, I'll give you one more chance.
one more time to screw
And then what if they
me?
screw you over again? Two
Oh,
times.
Well, then shame on me. Then
Okay.
I don't talk to them anymore. That's all. I like don't talk to them really. Not like I'm cutting you out of my life. Just like, you know,
You just
yeah, it's just the end
turn
of that.
the other.
You turn the other
cheek.
cheek, just like Jesus.
Jesus turned the other
The
cheek,
cheek.
did he?
He did.
What kind of accent is this?
I'm not sure.
I don't either. I'm not too
Mm.
sure. I'm not sure.
I'm not sure. But yeah, I'm really excited. Oh, I have a show this Friday too.
Where?
In Oceanside at a brewery with Matt Vida, and I'm super excited about that because I love Matt. Do you know Matt Vida?
It sounds familiar.
The Nar Father. He's got like a
No.
beard. He makes like those videos like about the Excel spreadsheets and like the Mothman.
I don't know.
They're
But
so
he might be my
funny.
friend on Facebook. But then again,
We're all friends on Facebook.
Everyone is. That's what it's like. I'm like, oh yeah, you're on my page, but I never met you. I don't know who the fuck you are.
Yeah. Well, I hope Emily's feeling better.
You know, I feel bad because I was gonna rank on her, but she really doesn't feel good. So, and she already said she was like, "Let's not go to the diner. You want to not go to the diner this week? Whatever." I think it was yesterday.
It's
We're not
because
gonna
you
go.
guys drink milkshakes and get the shit.
No, she does. I
Oh.
don't. But what the problem is if your stomach is bothering you, do you get a milkshake for dinner or do you get maybe soup, crackers?
So to be honest, I'd get a milkshake.
That's what she's been doing, but that dairy fucks your stomach up more.
I know, but if it like coats
you
my
feel
throat,
like it's coating, yeah, but her throat doesn't
yeah.
hurt. It's her stomach.
I know, but I feel like it's
So,
like coating, and then I end
If
up
you have the shits, are you gonna drink a milkshake?
probably.
That's like having a fucking chili. Have a fucking bowl of chili.
Bitch, you might as well have a bowl of chili.
Yeah. No, now my dumbass did that like 3 weeks ago. My girlfriend's like, I'm like, oh, my stomach's been bothering me all day. I've been shitting like crazy. And then she's like, and then I'm like, I just got Taco Bell. I had like a bean burrito. And so she's like, okay, now there's something wrong here. Like,
Well,
you just don't do that.
Yeah.
Like, it's just,
But it's like, do I want to start to have a good diet right now? My body's like used to processing crap. Like now I'm gonna treat it like a temple because I'm sick. Like it's gonna be shocked. It's like taking a fish from a pond and putting it into the ocean. Like I'm not ready. Like I can't.
I'm not ready.
I'm not meant for that.
I will
life.
not shock my body.
Yeah.
Because it has to get used to
Are you kidding? I ate like a
the
piece
transition.
I ate a piece of broccoli last week and we had to call a plumber in. Why? I'm just kidding.
Did you shit the broccoli out and clog the toilet?
No, I'm making a crude joke, but that was the assumption of the joke. Yes.
Oh God. Like your body was like, broccoli. What the fuck is this?
Yeah, it was like, let's clean everything out. Something strange
Yeah,
is a brewing. Something's not right.
It's like those commercial with those little mucus guys, you know, like the little green guys, but
Yeah.
then the opposite, like your stomach guy, like, and he's like, "What's happening here, guys?"
They're like, this isn't a chicken
what is
McNugget.
this? This isn't fried chicken. This is
Exactly.
green. Ah!
And
They're
it
like, hit the
just-
deck. The world's about to end.
So my body goes into shock, and then I barely get out of it, and it's tough for me. So I have to maintain a very specific
To,
time
like,
to
Jen-
maintain this.
Jen, you haven't been around in a week. She's like, I had broccoli Tuesday on the 3rd.
It's killing me. So can we do the CUNT segment or what?
Oh yeah, mine's something interesting, but it's nothing. It's
Tell
really,
me.
No, it's not. It just okay. I'll get mine over with. Okay, so we do the segment. Everybody that watches, they know. Emily's not here, so she's the cunt. No, I'm just kidding. She was the
Word.
cunt twice before. So this is her third time. 3 strikes, you're out, and that's why I named this episode 3 strikes, you're out. Because now
Oh.
I'm gonna find a new host. I'm just kidding. Anyway, so this girl that I work with that I just met like a couple of weeks ago, she was like, "Oh my God, I want to be the cunt of the week. I want to be the cunt of the week." And I'm like, "No, you have to be a fucking cunt, you know?" And she's like, what do I got to do to earn that? Blah, blah, blah. So she's been harassing me for like 3 weeks now. And I'm like, she's like, am I the cunt of the week yet? I'm like, I mean, well, now you're begging. So now you are going to be the fucking cunt of the week. And
Of the month, even.
I know, seriously,
Of
I'll
the
give you
month.
back. I'll give you back weeks for the cunt of the week. I'll give you the whole goddamn month, like it's Black History Month, but cunt
Is it
month.
authentic though? Is
Right.
Are you an authentic
No,
CUNT?
yeah, she's not. But now, and I'm like, you know what? I will just do this for you. And then she's like, okay, did I earn it? And she's like, yeah, bitch, you fucking take that back there, you fucking asshole, bitch. And I was like, okay, she's really, she's trying. She's trying. She's a very cool
you-
individual, though. Her name is
Yeah.
Sam.
What's up, Sam?
Samantha.
How you doing,
I don't know what
Samantha?
she goes by.
Sammy.
I don't know what she prefers.
Sammy slang.
Sam or Samantha. But I mean, I guess she prefers cunt.
Apparently. So Sam,
Yeah,
Samantha
say
from
hi.
Kathy's work. You are the CUNT of the week, of the month even.
And maybe
So
the
please
year.
stop harassing Kathy. This is
I beg you.
Yeah, this is a PSA. Leave Kathy and her spoon man on her back alone. She's got enough going on. There's enough demons in that head. Just leave Kathy alone.
Please, I beg you. No,
Yeah,
okay.
just leave him alone. And mine, of course,
Wait.
goes to Justin Timberlake.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Britney. I was like,
Shh.
you. Justin Timberlake is
No, it's
your
going
cunt
to,
of the week.
is my
because-
cunt of the week. I even said the word, which I do not like to say.
I know.
But
Because
yeah,
on page
75.
she's so hung up on page
Yeah,
75.
man. And she says, I don't know if that was the right decision. If it had been left up to me alone, I know I never would have done it. And yet Justin was so sure that he didn't want to be a father.
Justin Timberlake, the cunt of
Justin
Jen's
Timberlake.
week. Because
How
he
dare
made
you do
her.
that to Britney, the princess. Like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you
So wait, this is true coming from her mouth?
This
though?
is her autobiography.
But how do we know if she's not lying?
we don't. We
See?
but don't.
So
but like, why?
basically, Britney Spears. Okay, if anybody's just tuning in now, Britney Spears basically saying Justin Timberlake.
she says more than that in here,
no,
though.
well,
and
just
it
tell them
seems
the part
legit.
right now with the
They
abortion.
said that she was pregnant when she was 19 or 20, and that Justin Timberlake was like, "No, get an abortion," and she was like,
you better get rid of that bitch.
"Yeah." He was basically like very sure he didn't want to be a dad, and I don't know how to feel about it, but I do know that I'm glad other little girls can maybe read this book and maybe say, you know what, Britney did it, and if that's a decision you have to make,
And they would also say, you know what, Justin wouldn't do that. Justin Bieber would
but
never do that.
she ended up. Her life wasn't over after it, is what I'm saying. Like, she ended up doing, I guess, fairly well. I haven't read the book.
She's done fairly
I
well
just
up
read the
until her
last page?
Instagram when she started losing her mind.
Her last words are, "But I'm here now." So I don't know.
She's still here
She's
now.
still
What are you gonna
here.
do?
She's still here. I can't wait to read the rest of this book.
Yeah, I can't wait to hear about it, or maybe you possibly pass it over because I do like
Yes.
to read books.
Do you like to read?
I do.
What's
I
your
love
favorite book?
It. Girlfriend, Girlfriend in a Coma
I never read that. I'll have to read
by
it.
Chuck Palahniuk, the one that did the Fight Club. What's that
Oh,
last name?
okay. I don't know.
Weird. Yeah, she was in a coma for like 16 years. And then Morrissey had my favorite. Morrissey, we started late. It's fine. Morrissey had a song called "Girlfriend in a Coma."
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Cool.
And I don't know the book. I like that book.
Betty makes me read like Oscar Wilde and stuff.
Oh,
which is
that's
cool.
good,
It's like
too.
I have my old man book club.
Yeah,
like
but
a
those are like,
one-to-one.
aren't they like
They're
short stories?
Yeah.
Yes,
we
I've
like
read a couple of those.
We
Yeah.
like those. He's actually doing on Halloween. He'll be
Mhm.
here in the studios doing his death sentences, or they're actually going to read some of his book. I'm actually going to read some of it too. It's going to
And
be
he said I
recorded.
can come on and read something.
Yes, we're just so happy
I
you
love
can
that stuff.
read. We're thrilled for you.
Yeah, a lot of my friends were shocked. Like, oh, Kathy, you read?
No,
Yes, I
Kathy's
do. On my
very-
downtime, I don't need the world to know that I'm a reader.
You don't need to know I'm literate. It's not your business.
Oh, the timer's gone.
All right.
Jen, I love you. Everybody loves you.
Oh,
Most people. I think
well,
maybe 85%.
85
But-
is a big number.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. I
appreciate-
just came up
Do you
with a
think
random
more
number.
people love you than me? I think so.
Maybe.
I think you might be more well liked.
probably.
Probably.
Because that's just because you're still just a little bit like newer.
You think I'm newer still? I'm still shiny.
No, shiny.
Shiny and new.
But you're fucking amazing. My sister was like, "Oh my god, I love her. She's on the show." Blah blah blah. You're fucking funny, and you're fucking. Oh my god, hilarious.
I could just be on the show all the time and just have
Yeah.
have you hype me up. I do
Hype you up.
I do have to say something though. The lighting in here is wild today. Do you notice how like light and pale we look?
Oh
The
god.
light is just wow. Look at my
We
hand.
both
You
look
can-
like Casper. See, we dressed up for Halloween, everybody. So
Yeah.
that was our Casper, the ghost costume.
I'm noticing
right?
more lights up in here.
Okay, he's like, "All right, your time is done."
Okay.
Well, because we could just keep talking forever. But if you want to catch us next time, we'll meet you at the bar somewhere this week. If you want to talk to us.
Thank you for having me,
Thank you for being here.
Brittany.
Britney Spears, bitch. Thank you. And we will see you next Tuesday.